final stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. We'll hand it off. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Again, makes it second and medium. Give it to the back again. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just...
Touchdown, Virginia, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. He opened the semifinal game with a pass. The sure hands. It's Valentine. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up or take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Well, it's just nowhere to go for this back. He tried to do everything that he could to get to the edge, but give the defense a lot of credit. They did an excellent job of containing him and eventually running him out of bounds.
Second down after that previous play. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Caught on the outside. It's Hudson. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the Scarlet Knights moving quickly down the field here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Valentine. What a move. Makes one man miss. Picks up the 1st down before they stop him.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up into the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The Scarlet Knights come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
2nd down play coming up. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw again. Catch made on the out route. After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Scarlet Knights are in the red zone. On 1st down, it's a play action. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
On the move now, using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nowhere to run at the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So far, it's Virginia on top, Kurt. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Can he get there on the ground? He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And the Cavaliers will line up to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. Ball fielded at the 45. Can they catch him? You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Oh, what a cut, and still going. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. And the Scarlet Knights looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. The quarterback keeps the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Back to pass. It's Van Buren. The pass rush closing in. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Now it's 2nd down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. A quick juke. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Cavaliers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Van Buren. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And the Cavaliers are in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the Cavaliers will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got it! A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Going to try to use his legs here. Runs into the teeth of that defense. Picks up just a couple yards. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up 1st down at the 33.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing the screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Here as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? The pre-snap motion from the offense. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Scarlet Knights will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Scanning the field. It's Van Buren. Heaves it deep down the middle. The pass is dropped incomplete, where they had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football. But throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. On the move now. On the QB forced out of bounds. It'll be a big loss on the play. Good play by the defense.
I think this quarterback here is just desperate to try to make a play, and as he's trying to make that play, he's losing ground. This defensive speed is on display. Good job getting him out of bounds.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Yeah, he said, here's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. That's reeled in. It's Hudson. Breaks free. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the 1st down. The Scarlet Knights looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes it. Football comes out. Scooped up in the defense. Not much Pitch on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Cavaliers. They finish off the scoring drive. Now the timeout was called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with a halftime update. The Cavaliers will kick this away to start the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. An emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Trying to create here on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep downfield with the left. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Rutgers. A much-needed counter-punch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. To throw, it's Van Buren. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Oh, what a grab! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
There's a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. On the ground, it's Dupree. As the first down is still going. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful of being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looking to scramble. Close to the tight end. What a catch! He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Can they convert on 3rd down to keep this drive rolling? Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. It's Van Buren. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that one's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. At the 30 now. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
That's 2 straight plays by this defense, really put in a tough spot here, coming out with a short field. But let's see if they can dial up a little more pressure here on 3rd down.
You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense.